In 1940, one of the most ferocious air battles in history took place over England between the Luftwaffe and the RAF. The Battle of Britain claimed over 40,000 lives in its course, many of which were civilian. The RAF Fighter Command had 640 aircraft at their disposal. The Luftwaffe had 2,600. Nearly 3,000 RAF pilots served with Fighter Command, and they were known as the Few. The average age of these pilots was just 20. The aim of the German Luftwaffe was to establish air superiority over the British RAF and incapacitate their Fighter Command. However, the RAF fought so ferociously that they not only prevented the Luftwaffe gaining air superiority, but they also forced Hitler to cancel Operation Sea Lion, a huge invasion of Britain via sea and air. They also failed to neutralise the British air defences, and as such they were unable to accomplish their goal. The RAF used small V-shaped sections of 3, nicknamed Vics, with 4 of these Vics in a tight formation. Unlike Allied forces, the Axis had not invested in long-range heavy bombers, and opted for the DO-17, HE-111 and Ju-88 medium bombers, and as a direct result, bombing was a lot more difficult. After some time, the Nazis resorted to terror bombing and started to bomb London and other cities daily. On the 7th of September, a huge series of bombing raids involving nearly 400 bombers and over 600 fighters were sent to target docks in London's East End. The RAF anticipated these attacks and met the Luftwaffe in greater numbers than they had anticipated, causing the Luftwaffe to completely abandon their daytime raids. On the 15th of September, 2 huge waves of German attacks were defended against by the RAF. 60 German aircraft were shot down, and only 26 RAF fell. On the 27th, a Ju-88 was shot down while returning from a bombing raid, which resulted in the Battle of Graveney Marsh, between the 4-strong Luftwaffe bomber crew and the 1st Battalion of London Irish Rifles. After one of the airmen was shot in the foot, the Germans surrendered and were subsequently taken prisoner. The Battle of Britain officially ended on the 31st of October 1940 to a decisive British victory, despite the odds being stacked against them. It was one of the most pivotal moments in Britain's history because it marked a turning point when Britain stood alone and defiant against Hitler's seemingly unstoppable military power.